Chapter number 5, Making the News. Exercise 5.1, Build your vocabulary. Use a dictionary to write the words in alphabetical order in the table on the next page. Fill in the correct definition and the word class of each word. Archaeologist, one who studies archaeology. Artifact, an object that is made by a person, such as a tool or a decoration, especially one that is of historical interest. Hieroglyphics, a system of writing that uses pictures instead of words. Mummy, a dead body that is prevented from decaying by treated with special substances before being wrapped in cloth. Papyrus, a tall plant like grass that grows in or near water, especially in North Africa, or paper made from this plant, especially by ancient Egyptians. Pharaoh, the title of a king of ancient Egypt. Pyramid, a group of ancient pyramid like structures built in Egypt as tombs. Scarab, a small object or jewel in the shape of a beetle, an insect with a hard shell-like back from ancient Egypt. Scroll, a long roll of paper or similar material with usually official writing on it. Sphinx, an ancient imaginary creature with a lion's body and a woman's head. Tomb, a large stone structure or underground room where someone, especially an important person, is buried. Find the plural form of the words in the table. Describe what happens to the spelling in each case. Find other words with the same plural form. Word, pyramid, plural, pyramids. What happens? Add S. Another word with the same plural form, scrolls. Mummy, mummies. Change Y to I and then add ES. Cherries, papyrus, papyruses. Add ES, foxes. Complete the sentences using your new vocabulary. You can use a dictionary to help you. The pith of the papyrus plant can be used to make scrolls to write on. Servants were buried in the royal tomb along with the pharaoh. The Egyptians built a sphinx that had a lion's body and a human head. An archaeologist studies artifacts to learn about human history. The scarab beetle was sacred to the ancient Egyptians. We found an interesting artifact when we went excavating. The ancient Egyptians stored information on a scroll. They wrote using a system called hieroglyphics. Use your new vocabulary to write a short paragraph about ancient Egypt in your own words. Ancient Egypt is full of amazing histories and discoveries. Archaeologists have found artifacts like papyrus scrolls with great pictures and writing called hieroglyphics. The tombs of the kings and queens watched over by the great Sphinx holds treasures and secrets. Scarabs, small beetle-shaped objects, were important symbols for Egyptians and were often found in their tombs. These finds help us learn about the lives and ideas of this incredible civilization. Exercise 5.2, News Features. Questions begin with the question marks like who, what, when, why, and how, and end with a question mark. Closed questions require a short, sharp answer. For example, what is your name? Open questions require some explanations. For example, what does your name mean? You need both types of questions to make a good news article. The closed questions starting with who, what, when, or where help to summarize the most important details. These appear in the first sentence. The open questions why and how ask for further details which come afterwards. Say if the following questions are open or closed. Tick the correct option. Are you going to read the newspaper now? Closed. Do you know about the stolen artifact? Closed. When did you visit the museum? Closed. Explain how you got to the museum. Open. Why do you enjoy going to the library? Open. What were you doing in the museum last Monday? Open. Were you there to see the mummy on display? Closed. Revise fact and opinion. Decide if a sentence is a fact or an opinion or both. A museum is a place where you can find about the past. Fact. I think museums are educational places. Both. Ancient Egyptians used advanced methods to build pyramids. Fact. Some believe that the ancient Egyptians had the most advanced culture that ever existed. Both. Historians estimate that the tombs are probably 3,000 years old. Both. Answer the questions to find the important information in these sentences. On Saturday, a professor made an exciting discovery at the university. Who, a professor, what made an exciting discovery, where at the university, when on Saturday. Scientists gathered for a conference in Rome at the weekend. Who, scientist, what gathered for a conference, where, Rome, when at the weekend. Yesterday, students uncovered a time capsule at school during their history class. Who, students, what uncovered a time capsule, where at school, when during their history class yesterday. Answer the questions to find the important information in these sentences. A treasure hunter recently discovered a mysterious artifact in an abandoned tomb. Who, a treasure hunter, what discovered a mysterious artifact, where, in an abandoned tomb, when, recently. People interested in archaeology gathered for a talk at the museum yesterday afternoon. Who, people interested in archaeology, what gathered for a talk, where at the museum, when yesterday afternoon. On Monday, a precious artifact was removed from the museum by an unknown intruder. Who, an unknown intruder, what? A precious artifact was removed where from the museum, when on Monday. Last week, a team of archaeologists in Egypt discovered a mummy. Who, a team of archaeologists, what, discovered a mummy, where, Egypt, when, last week. Make up questions for an interview about an event. Choose your own news topic. Make up a headline and then make up your own open and closed questions using the question words suggested. Headline: Scientists develop a cure for a rare disease. Who? Scientists at a medical research center. What? Developed a cure for a rare disease. When? Recently. Where? A global research laboratory. Why? To save lives and advance medical science. How? Through years of research and testing. Exercise 5.3 Making Headlines. Write down 3 headlines you have noticed around you. Use the checklist to analyze them. Historic monument restored after decades. Local hero saves family from fire. New discovery could change energy future. Summarizes the main idea of an event in few words? Yes. Uses large bold text? Yes. Uses specific words to make an impact? Yes. Uses punctuation for effect? No. Grabs your attention, sounds interesting? Yes. Change the statements into interesting headlines. Use words and punctuation to make an impact. A valuable artifact has been stolen from the museum. Priceless artifact stolen from the museum. Historians believe they have found evidence of an unknown ancient civilization. Archaeologists uncover lost ancient civilization. A young girl picked up a treasure on the beach and thought it was lost property. Girl finds hidden treasure on beach. Students buried a time capsule to be opened 50 years from now. Students bury time capsule for the future. Make up 4 catchy headlines of your own. Use the checklist in Activity 1 to guide you. Mysterious lights spotted in the night sky. City park renovation brings community together. Record-breaking heat wave hits the country. School hosts science fair with exciting innovations. Exercise 5.4. Ordering information. Adverbials of time are adverbs or adverbial phrases used to describe when something happened or for how long. They also show the order of events. Adverbs eventually, before, firstly, secondly, finally, next, lastly, later, then. Adverbial phrases: the day before the last, during spring, the other day, last month. Adverbials can come at the start or end of a sentence. When starting a sentence, use a comma to separate the adverbial form from the rest of the sentence. First of all, we discussed the plan. Finally, we arrived at the museum. Underline the adverbials of time in the sentences. Say if they appear at the beginning or the end of the sentence. Last weekend, we took our bus trip. Next week, I'll go to the library. At lunchtime, we had a meeting. Please be home before dark. I'll help you with your homework this afternoon. Rewrite the sentences beginning with the adverbials shown in the brackets. Remember to put a comma after them. I can help you with your homework after the show. After the show, I can help you with your homework. Let's go to the History Museum in the holidays. In the holidays, let's go to the History Museum. You can buy a snack at noon. At noon, you can buy a snack. Remember to pack your books after breakfast. After breakfast, remember to pack your books. You should brush your teeth every day. Every day, you should brush your teeth. Move adverbials to the beginning of the sentences. Then rewrite the sentence in the correct order. This morning, I decided to catch the bus. Without any warning, the bus arrived early. After a long wait, we boarded the bus. In no time at all, we arrived at the museum. For the rest of the day, everyone wandered around the museum. Write 5 sentences about a recent event. For example, a holiday. Use adverbials of time to put the events in sequence. Last weekend, we went to the beach for a family trip. Early in the morning, we packed our bags and left the house. Afterwards, we enjoyed swimming and building sand castles by the shore. Later in the afternoon, we had a picnic under the shade of some trees. Finally, as the sun set, we took pictures and left. Exercise 5.5. Digging for meaning. Make proper adjectives from the words below. Brazilian dance, Malaysian beaches, Taiwanese motorcar, Turkish airline, Polish music, Sudanese food. Build related words from their roots. Use a dictionary to find as many related words as possible. Pick, picket, picky, picking. Over, overlap, overcome, overlook. Physics, physicist, physical, physically. Lock, unlock, padlock, locksmith. Photo, photographer, photogenic, photograph. Complete this table to show how words change according to their word class. Adventurer, adventurous, adventure, adventurously. Success, successful, succeed, successfully. Action, active, act, actively. Destruction, destructive, destroy, destructively. Choose one word and write 4 sentences that show the word as a different word class. Action. The action in the movie was thrilling and kept everyone on the edge of their seats. Active. She leads an active lifestyle by jogging every morning and doing yoga. Actively. He actively participated in group discussions, sharing his ideas confidently. Act. The teacher praised him for his kind act of helping a classmate in need. occupations to the definitions. Use your dictionary to help you. The study of ancient writings, paleography, the study of family descent, genealogy, the study of mankind, anthropology, the art of making maps and charts, cartography, the study of stars, astronomy.